Welcome into All Things LA Real Estate. My name is PK Knoll and I am running point on this channel. This is your Cypress Park July real estate update. Cypress Park is a sneaky little neighborhood on the east side, just northeast of the Legion Park, kind of tears towards the Los Angeles River off the San Fernando Road. I know people who live here. It's a great little quiet neighborhood. Doesn't really have kind of the downtown area you might see in like an Atwater or a Silver Lake, Highland Park, those types of areas. But if you're looking for just kind of neighborhoods, this is a densely populated area with over 10,000 people living here. Great access to the 2 highway, the best highway, so it gives you opportunities to get around the city as well. And there's opportunities galore if you stay on the market, but the numbers and the inventory are pretty low. Here's what we're gonna break down this video. We're gonna get into what's currently happening, what's available, how much, what do I think of it. We'll do some month over month. We'll look at some year over year, and then I will break down some homes that have caught my eye. Spoiler alert, there's only a couple on the market, so I'm gonna break down all of them, and we're gonna run through it. Let's go. All right, so currently out in Cypress Park, we need inventory. If you're somebody who's got a home there, you're considering selling, you're nervous about making the transition from 4 to 5 to 7, completely warranted. But I would be working with a realtor right now to be prepared for when rates start to drop, because you don't want to be late to that party, because there's going to probably be a window where all of a sudden rates start dropping, buyers flood the market, homes start selling for crazy over the list price, and you want to be ready. You want to be ready to list on that day. So you should be working with an agent now so you can be ready to make that move. I don't necessarily think you should list right now, even though inventory is low, because if you sell your home, anticipating that you want to continue to be a homeowner, getting into a 7% interest rate, if yours is 5, 4, or 3, is probably not a good idea. But when that transition starts to happen, the opportunity might be there, and you don't want to be late to the party when it comes to that. Because currently in Cypress Park, we only have 2 homes available for sale. The low end is $699,999, so just under $700K. The top end is $1.478 million. That throws our average just under 1.1 million. Days on the market is 72. So we got one sitting for a while. We take a look back at June of 2022. We had inventory issues in Cypress Park at that time as well. And we only sold one house at a 109% clip, meaning it sold for 9% over the list price. So that's pretty common in 2022. We saw consistency over the list price. We're not seeing that this much this year, but the most important aspect, if you're looking in Cypress Park, is this next section of last month. So jumping into last month. So why is it the most important part? Because the most recent numbers are the most relevant numbers. So what happened in June last month in Cypress Park, where we saw 4 homes sell at a 97% clip, meaning under the list price on average. So these homes that are available in Cypress Park currently, you have opportunity to go in and make a buyer advantage offer on these homes and get them under the list price, which is something you should be very insistent on doing if you're going to jump in at a 7% interest rate. I think you should be cautious in buying a home right now, but if you're going to do it, you got to find a home with value. Cypress Park might be the neighborhood that provides that for you. The low end as far as sales went was $875,000. That home sold for $24,000 under the list price. Max $1.1 million. That home sold for $49,000 under the list price. Average $985,500. On average, they sold for $33,000 under the list price. This is what I'm saying. If you're going to go out and buy a house right now at this high of an interest rate with affordability, not in a good place, you have to get a good deal. You have to get a home that's going to appreciate over time so it can offset all the interest you are going to pay at 7% while you wait to possibly refinance or move on later. So you got to look for deals. Average days on market was 56, right? That's pretty common for homes that sell under the list price. It's sellers that are just have to make the sale, get eager, take offers that they didn't necessarily want off the jump and make those moves. And we see that currently, right? 72 days is the average days on market of the 2 homes available right now. So I'm sure those sellers are ready to move. Now, June of 2022, we saw 3 homes sell for 100 at 128% clip, meaning 28% over the list price. That is extremely high, but things were booming in 2022 in comparison to 2023. But year over year, 3 to 4, that is a 33% increase this year compared to last. Not going to get crazy about that. Very small sample size. So it is a positive. Most neighborhoods on the east side are losing 30, 40, 50% year over year. Cypress Park, small sample size. We had a 33% gain. I'll take it, right? So let's look at the homes available for sale, homes that have caught my eye. We're going to talk about both the homes available. All right, homes that have caught my eye. This is where I let you know what the entry-level position looks like, what it takes to get into the neighborhood. I usually break down my favorite home in the neighborhood, and then I tell you about the top end. What's the top dog, hot end as far as homes in the neighborhood. There's only 2 homes available, so we're scratching the middle portion of my favorite house. I'm going to tell you about the entry level. We'll talk about the top end, what I see there. So bottom end, 2697 Merced Street, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1,416 square feet. Listed for $699,999. Was originally listed for $700,000. So there is a price drop here of $1. Don't know. Guess they thought maybe coming under that tier was a better opportunity. I don't rag on houses. I try not to rag on houses, but can we clean up a little bit for the photos? Just like clear the kitchen table. This home's been sitting for 141 days. Not surprised. Tread lightly. Let's get to the top end. Interesting situation here. It's 2246 Duval Street. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, over 2,200 square feet, which is a very large house for anything on the east side. It's listed for $1.478 million. Got a beautiful rooftop. Interesting thing here is we do not see a lot of homes at this price level in Cypress Park. In fact, in 2023, the highest sale was $1.22 million. So this is over $200,000 more than the highest sale we have seen all year. And if you go back to the last time Cypress Park had a home sell for over this price, it was back in June of 2021 when interest rates were basically zero, right? They were zero. They were 2.5%, 3%, but things were booming. People were paying crazy prices. A home sold in June of 2021 for $1.5 million. That home was listed for $1.2 million, meaning whoever bought that house bought it at a 25% increase. If you're going to do things like that, you better make sure your agent is breaking down exactly what that financial scope looks like, because there's nothing that will put you underwater quicker than overpaying for a home that is not at that value. So hopefully this home saw great appreciation over the past couple years. Hopefully it was a beautiful home. But most importantly, if you're going to do something like that, you better be certain you're going to be staying at this house for at least 7 years, preferably a decade, preferably 2 decades. I'm not doing a whole lot of offers 25% over list price, but that's just me. Hope you enjoyed the video. We do this every single month for all the neighborhoods on the east side: Silver Lake, Echo Park, Mount Washington, Atwater Village, Eagle Rock, Lincoln Heights, El Sereno, the works. We also do a ton of other great content that's valuable to homeowners. We got school reports, attractions, restaurants. We also do some celebrity houses and some other fun stuff. So like and subscribe to the channel if you are so inclined. I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day. Be kind.
Yeah.